Hello and welcome to the Abundant Author Challenge. Over this video and the next 3 days, we're going to dive into some really powerful concepts to help you change your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, how to generate new opportunities almost at will, and how to turn those opportunities into income, new revenue streams for you specifically as an author, but also as an entrepreneur, a thought leader, somebody who makes money with their message and makes an impact with their words and their leadership. So I'm Jesse Krieger. I'll be your host. I'm the founder and publisher of Lifestyle Entrepreneurs Press. We are the publisher for the passionate, and really what I'm sharing with you is sort of the synthesis of working and communicating directly one-on-one with hundreds of authors per year and thousands over the last half decade, and really building an audience in the tens of thousands, primarily of authors and entrepreneurs just like you. So excited that you're here. Let's get into it. So here inside my office for the first part of the Abundant Author Challenge, this video all about shifting from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance. And what do those two mean? So scarcity mindset is indicated by thinking of things in fixed price terms. I have $100, I can buy $100 of stuff, and that's the hard limit. Other examples of scarcity mindset are always looking at things in a zero-sum way, as in somebody wins, by definition, somebody else loses. The opposite of this, abundance mindset, is that there's always the opportunity to create more and expand the pie. Okay, maybe you have $100 now, to use that previous example, but that's not the only money that you're ever going to have. So how could you create more money? How could you generate a larger amount to actually do the things that you want to do? The other side of that is not looking at things from a zero-sum game perspective, meaning that you can create win-win outcomes, and that if you win, by definition, somebody else does not lose, and if somebody else wins, by definition, you don't lose. Now think for a moment of when you may have brought that mindset, a scarcity mindset, into a situation in business, as it relates to your book, as it relates to your own wants and desires, really. Because unfortunately, I think that too many people bring a scarcity mindset to the things that they really want most. I mean, if you're working on your book and you're spending the time and energy to create and then ultimately promote and share your work, your ideas for a long, long time, people can come into that process and still have a scarcity mindset. Hard to believe, but it's true. And think about it in your own life, how you could come into a process looking at only what it's going to cost without factoring in the value that you're going to receive and the benefit and the gain that's possible for you. I think a true analysis, and certainly as we shift from scarcity to abundance, is indicated by a continual expansion of the pie and the overall resources available to you by whatever means. We're going to get into the means in a subsequent video, but simply thinking, believing, and putting into practice in your own mind, in your life, that there's actually an expansionary effect that's possible with wealth, with abundance for you. That's indicative of more of an abundance mindset approach. The other part of that is that you can create win-win outcomes, and truly, people with an abundant mindset tend to attract more opportunities, tend to have the best opportunities for investment, life decisions, future career advancement, and so on and so forth, because they're not coming into these situations worried about what they might lose or freaking out about what could go wrong. Instead, they're orienting their mind to what they want to happen, the outcome they want to create, and there's an element of trust or faith that with that mindset and embodying an abundance mindset and putting it into practice actually does create more abundant results. There's the piece that trips a lot of people up. It's that the abundance mindset comes first, and then abundance reality manifests as a result. I'll say that one more time because it's critical to this first foundational piece on abundance mindset and shifting out of scarcity. It's that you actually have to be able to believe and feel and connect on an emotional level with the abundant future that you wish to create. And then it begins to appear in different shapes and forms. And we're going to get into opportunity attraction and then monetizing new opportunities in the next 2 videos in this Abundant Author Challenge video series. But the key lesson, the key idea in this first video is shifting out of scarcity, fixed mindset, zero-sum game mentality into abundance, which is that there's an expansionary effect possible for your wealth, your income, the resources that you have to allocate, and that you can create win-win outcomes that, as you proceed to do more and more, create a virtuous cycle. If nobody's losing and everybody feels good, at least, if not great, about a win-win outcome that you're helping create, that paves the way for more opportunities and bigger and larger deals. So with that shift, think about the rest of this day, how you can have a more abundant oriented approach to the most important aspects of your life that you're going to deal with before this next video, but also beyond that. Meaning, how can you embody a more abundant approach, specifically when confronted with a situation that would otherwise cause you to shift back into scarcity, or where scarcity is your default. And so keep your eye open for where your default nature, anything that's scarcity mindset related, starts to manifest when you see opportunities and things that you actually want to do. And how can you shift to thinking about expanding the pie, so attracting in the resources through some shape or form or some ways and means, and creating a win-win. Meaning, if you want something, but maybe it's priced high, how can you create a situation where maybe you pay less, but provide value in some other way, or leverage some other resource, relationship, introduction, asset, in order to get what you want in a way where nobody's disenfranchised, but you're not overpaying, but still receiving the value that you want and the experience that you want. All right, so that's it for day 1 of the Abundant Author Challenge. This all about shifting from scarcity to abundance. Let me know what you think of this. And sometimes talking about these concepts can bring up a lot of feelings. So I want to know what this is bringing up for you. So leave me a comment, share this video with somebody else who may be stuck in a scarcity mindset. And let's look forward to the next video where I'm going to go deep into how to create new opportunities and generate opportunities almost at will. And then in the third video, how to monetize and turn those opportunities into new income streams. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon.